Hello, Kendall from Reddit Whiskey with a recap of my second attack from this war, and this one didn't go well at all. This was going to be a shattered GoHo attempt, and really, I've got to do a better job. I haven't completely made the adjustment that I need to do a better job breaking the trash ring with the change it to the AI, where troops are just not going where I'm expecting them to go, and you're going to see my heroes decide to go on a trip, and that's what cost me the 3-star here. So we'll get into the plan and kind of go from there. So ultimately, what this is going to be is going to be a shattered GoHo kind of going in from this direction. In order to break the trash ring, though, the first thing I was going to do, if you kind of look at coverage here, uh, these kind of defenses up here are not really well covered. So what I can do is I can start the raid by dropping a single minion up here to start breaking the trash ring. From there, I'm going to drop a golem down here with 2 wizards to start breaking the trash ring over here. Then you can actually see I can drop a wizard right here, and it's still out of range. So I draw and drop a wizard there. Finally send my other golem in here. And then I begin with the wall breakers. And this, you can actually get to this wall from this corner here without needing any really defense because it's close enough. So I send in 2 wall breakers to break the wall there, 2 wall breakers to break the wall there. Once that's done, I've got my witches down, I get my archer queen down, and then I have a rage that goes right here. And this was kind of my first mistake. I should have sent my last wall breakers in 2 groups, and instead I sent them in 1 group, and this wizard tower fried all of them. So that really hurt me because ultimately, with the shattered GoHo part of this, my goal is to take out the enemy archer queen, the CC troops, and it's a huge bonus if I can get the expo down, because that's it's tough on a surgical hog since you've got hogs in smaller groups, and it takes them out if they're not under heal. So that's the ultimate plan of what I'm trying to get in. Plus, if I had to guess when I'm looking at the base design, probably double giant bombs here and double giant bombs here. Those seem to be the most likely locations between 2 defenses and well protected inside the base. Once that was done, I was going to send my Barbarian King in, and then I was going to start my Surgical Hog attack. And the Surgical Hogs was going to kind of start down here at the cannon, 7 o'clock, basically 3 hogs, and just kind of keep going around in a counterclockwise method, just kind of get them drop down. I expected I was going to need my kind of first heal up here. Just kind of keep dropping hogs, probably another heal up here. And then as I went around with the hogs, I was probably going to need the final heal up here. And you're going to see this completely goes to hell once my heroes start going around. I tried to make some adjustments with the hog drop, and it was bad. So we will jump into the replay and go from there. Okay, so here's the attack. As I said, I started up here at the top. I've got 1 minion to start breaking my trash ring. From there, I go ahead and get a golem in, and I start breaking the trash ring on this side. The reason I went ahead and did the minion and kind of gave it a while, it's going to take a little while to get this down, so I wanted my troops down here to take the least amount of, my golems take the least amount of damage as possible, so that gives that minion time to work. But golem's going in, I got the wizard in here to start taking out that gold mine, I get my other golem in, and then I start the wall breakers, get the 2 wall breakers in there. I can get now 2 wall breakers in down here. And then I got my witches and my archer queen down, and I was thinking that everything was going to kind of funnel here. I've got this in here. You can see I go and send all these wall breakers, and they just get fried by that wizard. Maybe it was a mortar. Something hit it. But then once my Barbarian King went up there, I realized I was in a lot of trouble. So I try to get some wizards down to break the trash ring. Maybe, I don't know. It wasn't going to happen. So I go ahead and I try the surgical hog. I realize I can't continue going on this side, though, with that archer queen sitting right there. She's just going to tear my hogs apart. That heal was actually really horribly placed, too. But I have to drop the ability. So now I say, well, maybe I can switch up my hog drop, and I can kind of deploy from the other side. So I've got now my hogs kind of coming in here. Goal was to try to get this expo taken out as quickly as possible. Hit the double giant bomb slot, so I was right about that, and my archer queen's just going to go down too quickly. So I'm out of hogs. I've only got the 1 heal left now after using 2 of them, and I realize this one's over. My Barbarian King's banging on a wall for some reason instead of going around in the trash ring. I'm not sure what's going on there, and that's it. So I kind of used my 1 minion down here to get the dark elixir out of here, but other than that, it was just a poor raid. I made the mistake. In hindsight, if I had to do this all over again, I think I would have taken probably the approach of not doing a shattered. I probably would have done a single golem like if I was doing a cleanup on this, since I knew where the Teslas were, I probably would have pulled the CC using these defenses over here, and maybe a couple loons and then some hogs to get the CC pulled, especially having that dragon in there. Then pulled the CC troops out here to this corner, killed them, and then done a single hog in. I'm sorry, a single golem in with my heroes to take out the enemy archer queen, and then I would have done the surgical hog around. I think in the end that had given me 6 more hogs. Would have been a cleaner way to do that, and probably just a better attack overall. I haven't 100% made the adjustment. I'm kind of half there, but I hope this helped. I hope if you guys are watching this, the big takeaway is make sure when you're breaking the trash ring, it needs to be a lot wider than it used to be based off the new AI. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below, and have a great day.